Assalamu alaikum and good morning everyone. Welcome to Iman's online class. Let me introduce with you. This is Ibrahim Khalil Laimon, Assistant Teacher English, Halisher Cantonment Public School and College. Dear student, as you have seen the topic on the screen, so today I'd like to discuss practical of word processor. That means today's topic will be Chapter 4 Word Processor Practical. Learning outcomes. After learning this chapter, students will be able to describe word processing. You will be able to describe the relation between ICT and word processor. You will be able to describe the importance of word processing in ICT. You will be able to create file for saving something written. Finally, you will be able to write simple English using word processor. So dear student, let's go to the lesson. So today actually we are going to enjoy lesson 3 to 28, opening a new file and writing in it by using word processor. Here goes the lesson. So long we have studied computer and ICT only in the book. Now time has come to work practically with the computer. We shall first use processor. It's not possible to tell which operating system and what processor are there in the computer of your school lab. So you cannot learn the use of any particular word processor. But there is no problem for two reasons. Dear student, what are the two reasons? So you must give the mark or underline the sentences from your book so that you can understand very easily the very important questions and so that you can give the answer properly. So the first reason is all word processors are more or less of the same type. That is the first reason. The second reason is learners of your age have an excellent skill in using computer. Children of your age can easily do and understand what the older cannot. Now let's start. First of all, switch on the power of computer. Operating system will start functioning when the power is on if the electric connection is proper. So if the connection is okay, so your operating system will start functioning. Now check and see whether everything is okay. Many icons will appear at the monitor if the computer is usable. The meaning of icon is a small picture. So here goes another question. What is a small picture? Underline the sentence. The meaning of icon is a small picture. The picture of icon appears with the writing because it is easier to understand from a picture than from a writing. If you move the mouse, so you will find a character moving in the monitor. Those who have not used mouse before, they will have to learn it. You should learn first in which direction the character moves when the mouse is moved. Now set the character or the mouse on the word processor. You will take help of your teacher to know which is the icon of word processor. If the mouse is properly set on the icon of the processor, its character will be a bit different. Now click the left button of the mouse twice. New learners may initially face some problems, but don't worry for that. The word processor will start functioning if you can properly click the mouse twice without moving it. In computer language, computer will be open. So dear student, if you click the computer or click the icon twice together, so it will start opening. So let's come to the next page. Microsoft Word and the Open Office Writer look pretty much alike, though they are completely different word processor. Whatever word processor you see, you will find a page looking like a white paper opening the entire monitor. A vertical straight line will start blinking, twinkling, which means that your word processor is ready for writing. So how the word processor is ready? The question will come out. Now you may start writing. You will need some time to learn how to write by using keyboard, but there is no need to write something meaningful at this stage. Press the buttons of the keyboard and you will find writings in the white screen. You may give your attention to the writings that appear after pressing different buttons. You will get advantage if you know some instructions. These are: the first one, if you press shift key, the writing will be in capital letters, not in small letter. Dear student, the functions are very important for your upcoming exam, so just write down all these functions and mark on the book so that you can trace and get the answer very easily. Number B, after, so what will be the uses of shift key? Whenever you press the shift key, the writing will be capital letters, not in small letter. Number B, after writing a word, press the spacebar. You will get a blank space. That means using spacebar, to make a space between two characters. If you press enter button after finishing a paragraph, a new paragraph will be started. So what's the use of enter? Okay, now D, when you write something, cursor remains at the end. If you take your writing in different place by moving the mouse, cursor will also go there. You may start writing from that place by clicking the mouse. So E, if you press delete button, writings after the cursor will be deleted. If you press backspace, writings before the cursor will be deleted. So that means if you press the backspace, the cursor will be the last of writing. If you press delete, so the cursor will be before the writing. You may do many other things with the keys of the keyboards, Control, Alt, and Function keys, but it is better if you do not press these keys at this moment. It is possible for you to write everything by using word processor if you know the 5 instructions mentioned above. You can go to the second phase of using the word processor when you have learned to write something either meaningful or meaningless. That is to know how to save what you have written. So after writing, that means you have the eager to save it. The system of saving your writing is almost same in all word processor. If you look up at the word processor, you will find a ribbon. If you click the mouse on Office button of the left corner of the ribbon, a menu will open. Many things may be written there. See the word save and click. Word processor will start to save what you have written. When you save what you have written, it becomes a file. So after saving a document, it will be a file. Each file is saved after being given a particular name. So when you save something for the first time, it is not named. So word processor will tell you to give a name. Then you will have to type a name. It's better to give your own name to file if the computer of your school lab are used by many. This is to identify your own file. When the file is saved, it will be written in the hard drive of the computer. So now it's close. Close your word processor. There are many systems. For the time being, select exit opening by click on Office button. Take the cursor on the mouse and click, then the word processor will be closed. Dear student, congratulations to you. You have opened a file for the first time by using word processor on the computer. Now you can go to the third page. Again, open the file that you save in your name and do some work here. You can do it in many ways. Let's use the mention which is very familiar for us. Let us double click the icon of word processor. The word processor will open something as before. But we shall not write there anything. We shall again click on Office button. If you click open, the names of all files that have been prepared will appear. You now look for the file in your name and click the file twice, and thus you can open your file. The works that you have done, they're even at the last time. You will get there everything written, nothing has been lost or delayed. Dear student, there are so many functions, there are so many tasks, practical tasks have been written on the page, so we will go later. In this today's class, we will go to this practical task also. And you may write some other thing in your file, save it again, and when you finish writing. This way you can save and save as also. Again, congratulations, you have learned the primary methods of using word processor. You shall have to practice only. Side by side, you may check the menu to find out what else can be done. Dear student, this is the today's chapter, and now let's come to the sample questions. Here goes the sample questions. The sample questions will be given for you so that you can go through the questions and answer them correctly. So that will be task for you. The fill up the the answer the sample questions. Now dear student, now practical task. So in that practical task, we will know start Windows, cursor, shift key, spacebar, enter, delete, backspace, control, alter, function, keys, save, name, close, exit, and open. So let's come to the practical. So for the practical class, you must go there. On the screen of your desktop or laptop, and on the left corner there is a start button. You must click on the start button, and after going there, there are so many programs. You must find out this program. I mean Microsoft Office 2013. You must find out and click on there. There are so many office files, so many office programs, but we need to open the word processor. That means MS Word 2013. That means Microsoft Word 2013 or Word 2013. Here goes it. So it's opening. So after clicking this, so the screen, there is a screen will be for you. So you must click on the blank document. Here goes a blank document. Dear student, this ready for you, and you can start your writing on this word processor. So that is the word processor. So let's come to another one, that is start window. Dear student, we have already started the window. So now let's come to the cursor and shift key. So there is a twinkling line, a straight line is called cursor. When we have to start our writing, the cursor will go one by one with the character. And come to the shift key. For example, I can write my name. This is MD MD Ibrahim Khalilullah Iman. So dear student, I have written my name on the screen. In some cases these are the word, small letter. Some cases these are the capital letter. So using shift key, for example, I have to make change E. It turn into capital letter. So you must select the letter and pressing shift plus E, and that will be capital letter. So dear student, for the shift key, users of shift key, whenever you press the shift key and press any letter, so it will be the capital letter. Now let's come to the space bar, then enter, then delete. So space bar. So for example, if I need a space after E, so we must press the space. And again, if I need a space after M, we must press the space bar. Again, if I need, after space bar, after O, so we press just O. So this way we can use the space bar, and after that enter and delete. So if there's a many more paragraphs, so for the new paragraphs we can start by pressing enter. For example, my cursor is the last of my sentence, then you press enter. So again the another paragraph will be started. So here we can write assistant teacher in English. If we press again enter, so another paragraph will be started after this. So that is the use of enter. And now come to the delete and backspace. So dear student, just follow this thing so that you can understand very easily. So if the cursor will be beginning of the sentence, if you press the delete, so one by one it will be deleted. One by one it will be deleted. So if the cursor will be last, so at that case you must press the backspace for deleting. You must press the backspace for deleting anything. So this is the process of delete and what backspace. So now let's come to the control and alter and function keys. So dear student, so in this word processor, the many more important keys are control and alter. If we press control plus A, that will be select all. If we press control plus C, that will be copy. So this way we can make a change, great change, in the word processor. So control and alter, these are the function keys. And let's come to the function key. What are the function keys? Dear student, in this keyboard, if you see, on top of the keyboard there are many words, many keys named F1, F2, F3, F4 up to F12. These called function keys. Here I can write F1 this way, F2 this way, F3 this way, F4 this way, F5, so up to F12. This is the function keys. So in total we can say these are the function keys. These are the function keys. So from your computer, on top of the keyboard there are the keys from F1 to F12. These called function keys. Now come to save and name. So dear student, after writing something on the word processor, now you'd like to save the document. So that's why after finishing the writing you must click on the file tab, and there is a ribbon that is called ribbon. On that ribbon there is a word save, so you must click save. So after save you must go to the computer and then browse. Click the browse. So there will be a drop down box, dialog box. So in that dialog box you can write down your name for saving. I think that will be very good for finding out your name very easily. So write down your name as my name has been written earlier. That's why there you can write your name. For example, MD Ibrahim Khalilullah Imon. I have written my name over there, and then come to what? Click the save button. So dear student, before clicking the save button, I can assure another thing. They are written document 1. Whenever you didn't save any document, the name of the document was document 1, document 2 this way. But after clicking the save button, it will be saved. It will be again saved by the name what you have given, MD Ibrahim Khalilullah Imam. So this way you can make a document save. Dear student, and name. So already you have taken the you have got the idea how you have to write the name on the dialog box for saving the document. And now come to the close and exit or open. I can come to the open. After name I can come to the I can start with the close. So if you want to close the document, so again you must click on file there, and there is a ribbon again. So in that ribbon there is a button close. So in that close button, if you click close, so the document will be closed. This is very easy way. And now come to the exit. If you press the cross button on the right top corner, there's a close button, so the whole document will be closed. Dear student, this way we can close very easily. So now again, how you for the last one, how you have to open your document. So again, I'm just showing you how to go through the word processor. First you have to click the start button and then go to the Microsoft Word, Microsoft Office 2013. There you will get MS Word 2013. So open this. After opening, there is clicking blank document, so the document is ready for you. So let's get the last one open. So going to the document, if you click again file button, there is a ribbon, and on that ribbon there is a name, there is a word name open. So click the open button, and from computer, so you will find out the word and what document you have to find out. So you better write the name what you have saved. So as I have written MD, the document will come out from in front of me. So MD Ibrahim Kulla is there, and I click the open button. The document will be shown for me as it is. So earlier what I have written on there. So all these things will be same for us. So for me. So dear student, this is the practical class for you. So for closing, we can click there close button. So that will be close. So this is the practical class for you. I have gone through start Windows, cursor, shift key, spacebar, enter, delete, backspace, control, alter, function keys, save, name, close, exit, and open. So, dear student, you better practice at home for several times, and as you will have the practical exam on upcoming half yearly. So that's why you must go through this for several times. So let's come to the homework. Your homework will be there. There's the questions for you. What are the two reasons of being similar among all the word processors? Number two, what is a small picture? Number three, how can you know that your word processor is ready for writing? Number four, what are the uses of shift key, spacebar, and enter? How do you delete your writing? What are the procedures of saving a document? How do you open your document? These seven will be for your homework. You must go through after going through the reading of your text. So dear student, till then, thank you very much for enjoying my today's class. If you have any query, so feel free to ask me or write on the comment box so that I can give you the early feedback. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.